Hola mes amours, welcome to a brand new vlog. My name is Binja, also known as the African Cocktail, and y'all, today I'm about to meet a new friend. It's happening. We're meeting at Soirée Lounge. It is a Mediterranean lounge and I'm fully dressed for it, you know. I did want to hop on here before I got in the car to share this lip. Y'all, it is literally like one of my favorite reds. It's a little bit of like an orangey reddy, and y'all, you know I'll be sharing my things because we be sharing. This one is the NYC collection. It is called Retro Red. Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, it's number 308. I'll make sure to share it. What it looks like, nice and easy. So yeah, I'm actually heading out and I do hope we have a good time. Guys, you all know how nervous I get before meeting new people, but we move, guys, we move. This is the year. We are not going to be in our house. We will be found outside. You understand? Outside. So let's go. Hola mes amours, y'all will not believe she's here. This is Larissa. What do you like to be called?
Larry.
Larry. And Larry and I are having lunch, drinks at Serre. And guys, she has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna make sure to link it below so you guys can also enjoy this gorgeousness.
But my YouTube channel is in French.
It's fine. The French people watch this.
Exactly, yeah.
So let's eat.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think, alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it, alright. Everything good, alright, alright. Like how you think, alright.
Okay, let's first start with the introduction. C'est quoi ça? C'est quoi ça? Just like you do. Recording.
Vloggers in the wild, guys.
Tous les amis, je suis en ville, au restaurant, boire un verre avec ma nouvelle copine. Elle s'appelle Binja et elle habite ici, mais elle vient des States, from Dallas, right?
No, Boston.
Boston, yeah, Boston. And elle s'est installée ici il y a peu de temps.
Not mean that 200 people can come here, push you around, tell you about this stuff. Like insult you, jump on your car. None of that deserves any of that response. And every time somebody's like, oh, what were you wearing? What does it matter what I was wearing? Are you trying to tell me, oh, if you wear this, then we are allowed to treat you like
yes,
that?
Yes. No. It's because you did.
In no way,
it's your
no
fault
shape
because
or
you
form
didn't.
is it your fault because of how you're dressed for you to be treated like some type of like prostitute. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And you don't even have to adjust it. I don't even care what you wore. Did you hear me ask you what you wore? I didn't even care. The fact that they treated you that way, and the fact that people are like, oh, but what were you wearing? It's like, oh, so you're telling me like if a woman gets raped, then she deserves getting raped because of what she was wearing?
Yeah, exactly.
No. The person is a rapist, period. Why are we blaming the victim?
Yeah, they do this. It has nothing to do, you dressed well, but it's just, they like to do this with foreigners. Even though you're Congolese, As soon as they see you don't live here, they like to do this kind of circus. So just don't come here anymore. Here it's like, it's just the Congolese mentality, right? If someone rapes you, then it's like, yeah, but how did she behave? Or why did she walk on the street alone?
Nothing you do should ever deserve you to be treated less than a human being. Nothing you do should ever have you get treated like some type of outcast, some type of, even if, now imagine if they do that for people who are like Ivorians. What do they now go to their country and tell people about Congolese people, right? And then we get upset when people outside talk about Congolese people and all they have to say is, vous connaissez la danse, vous connaissez quoi, l'or. You know what I mean? It's like, then we're upset, oh no, vous pouvez pas dire ça, we're more than that. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's this kind of behavior that then we can't sit here and want it both ways. We can't act like, you know, backwards people, you know, and then also still want the world to think of us as like, oh no, on est important, we're on the same level like everybody. No, we're not.
This is really embarrassing.
I cannot believe that happened to you. Yeah. I really can't.
And this is the reason why tourism is not really big.
No. Who is coming to visit?
But this kind of behavior?
No, think about that. Between that and just the police, that's enough.
No.
That is enough to tell people, I'm not doing this again. Yeah.
Because a real tourist is not going to come here with a chauffeur, just stay here in Gombe. No.
That's not
a tourist, yes. Wants to go to the market, wants to, you know, do tourist stuff. But people here are not ready for this.
No.
They're not ready. Not now.
And their countries, like I was in Tanzania. A big part of the economy is tourism. Same thing in Kenya. A big part of the economy. If tourists decide today we're not coming, the economy could crash. You understand? And that's the thing with like, how do you want people to come to your country when even the women in your country are not getting the respect they deserve? Like that to me is mind blowing. Do you not see that? I'm never going to put out a YouTube video saying, oh my God, Congo is so amazing, they treat women amazingly. I'm never going to say where. I said, please. I said, please. Let me be very honest and authentic with my experiences. Every time I have a good experience, I absolutely share it. Every time I have a bad experience, I absolutely share it. Because if I only showed, oh, Kin la belle, okay, I'm like, guys, that's the kind of stuff that like, people cannot sit in a vacuum and think to themselves, oh, everybody is against us. No, we self-sabotage. We're the ones who kill ourselves. Because think about, like, you leave next month. When you leave, what are you going to tell people of your experience? Oh, it was great, but this one thing happened. And nobody's listening to all the good things that happened. They're listening to how bad the one bad thing happened was. Because think about it, like, I know it can. You'll hear tourists that are like, oh no, just be careful. Sometimes you'll get pickpockets. Pickpockets, c'est bon. Je peux perdre $5, $10 ici, c'est pas grave, right? But now you tell me I go to a market and 200 people surround me and there's no police to come help me. There are no actual men in there to say, listen, this is not how we treat women. I don't care if you're from here or if you're from wherever the heck it is, but this is not how we treat women. And then I can't even feel safe in my own home country. And that's the thing, like, people don't understand. We don't need a huge banner, you know, at Njili saying, oh, welcome to Kinshasa, everything's going to be amazing. No, it's you who will be the banner. Who is going to go out there and tell people this is what Kinshasa was like. How many white people are going to go on Google to say, oh, let me see, what's a good experience? No. You're the person who they'll meet and you'll be like, oh, I went to vacation here. How was that? That's it. That's the day they decide whether or not they're going to come. People don't think that, you know? And that's the part where, like, we're killing ourselves in this country, where you forget it's not about the marketing you're doing on social media, but no, it's the person-to-person interaction that is being had. And if my interaction is policemen just force you into Makala, then hey, that's what I'm telling everyone I meet. I don't care if I'm the only one person. Dude, this is I'm somebody's child, and I don't have to be somebody's child to be treated well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just have to be a person to be treated well. And the fact that that isn't even clocking in their minds, that is where that scares me. Because what if you didn't have your driver?
I wouldn't make it out of
This is what I'm saying, like, so you flew all the way here to enjoy home for them to finish you in a market? Like, this is the thing that this is crazy. This is I am so sorry that happened to you. I really am.
I'll definitely not go because you know I'm then you see some people, yeah, but you're on holiday, you're from Europe, you shouldn't go to those places. You could send someone. So no.
So why would I come all this way to send somebody to give me an experience I wanted to have?
I want to go. I'm not the president's daughter, but I want to be there. I want to go. I want to see how it is. I want to bargain. I want to, live the experience.
100%.
But here, no. But like I said, because I made a little video on it on Instagram. If I was like with 2 or 3 guards,
you'd be perfectly fine.
even if I wore, like you said, a string and nobody would touch
do anything.
Nobody. But they see you alone and
but that's the thing. That's what I was saying earlier with like the idea of power in Congo.
Yes.
It's like, we give you respect. Yes. In a car that looks like this. If you dress like this, if you talk like this, like okay. Oh no, the chef, madame.
Yes.
I'm like no. I shouldn't have to come with all of these things for me to get respect.
Yes.
That to me, like the mindset is so backward that to me just shows you how then if you don't have any of those things, you have no way of knowing like what an outcome of your day can be like, and that's dangerous.
That's very dangerous.
For your average African woman in this city, I'm not stepping out of somebody's Mercedes, or I'm not walking around with like a soldier with a gun behind me. How else do I feel protected? How else do I feel safe here? And that's horrible that we even have to ask that question, because isn't home the one place it's supposed to be safe and secure and like taken care of? But that's not the case here.
It's not.
It's really not.
It's not.
Because you would dress like a regular person and receive the worst treatment. But if you had said, oh no, je viens de Zurich, mon père c'est qui,
everybody would respect me.
Madame, en fait, venez. It would have been a completely different situation. But you don't have to do all of that to get respect, and that's the thing that kills me in this way.
Yes.
It kills me because everything is very transactional. If you're like this, then it's like this. If you're like this, then it's like this. And it's like, I thought we were just people, I thought I give you respect based on the fact that you're a person.
No, not here.
And that's unfortunate. It really is.
Not here.
It really is unfortunate. But I think it's the same thing where everything comes from the top and it goes down.
Right.
If at the top they're seeing respect, they're seeing people who are like, you elevate women, you show them the respect, you give them. But it's like, la femme de la cuisine, and I'm just like, listen. First of all, it is not my ministry to stay in the kitchen. I was not born and bred for this. I was not. I'm sorry.
You say making friends is good. How is it about dating?
Girl, that's not it. I am happily single. Oh,
but wait, you have everything that a black man, African man, Congolese man is looking for.
I'm dead.
Everything. So you cannot tell me that you in Kinshasa you say, oh no, dating. What?
No. I personally cannot say that has been the case for me. People will get you drinks, but I almost expect that, and I might be spoiled, and that might be a terrible mindset. But like to take it into like, okay, so now let me get to know you. I don't know. I haven't met anyone who's like been that person, and I'm super open. Like I will meet whenever. Listen, I know you'll not find me in my mother's house. I understand that, but if I'm to get out of my mother's house, it must be like worth it, because anyone can get you a drink, and I can get my own drink. Like that to me is not a measure of.
But that's how they start, right? But I'm sorry. Maybe the guys here.
You let me know if you know people who are decent. You let me know. Because otherwise I'm like, there's literally nothing a man can do for me that I cannot do for myself. Like if it's about travel, like if And so for me, I'm looking for like a good partner, you know, like good companionship, like somebody who like challenge you, how you think, all of that. That's what's important to me. Because if it's like you're telling me how you're gonna get me airtime or you're gonna fly me to Zanzibar, like I done did that for my damn self. I do that for myself every day. Like that is not impressive for me. Mine is like, okay, so what kind of partner can you be? And I don't know that people are really there. And I think it's very surface. A lot of it is like, oh, okay, so I'll take you to this place, and it's like once you hear the name of the place, you're impressed, you know. And it's like none of that is. You can take me to like, I don't know, a random eatery, and I'll be fine.
I mean, do you know a lot of people?
I know a couple, but they're mostly women. So in terms of like men, that's why I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
I'm open. I'm not somebody who like sees a person and is like, oh, unless they're like short, then I'm just like, because we can't. that is my one level of superficialness.
Me too.
If I gotta pick one thing, that's I'm not doing it. You and I can't look at you in the eye like this. That to me, I'm slapping you. It's like disrespectful. I know, but that's just my. If I had like one superficial thing, that's it. I'm not like drawn to that. But does that mean at the end of the day, if somebody wonderful comes along with, I give everybody a chance. You will discount yourself. It wouldn't be because of me. I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh no, you're digging yourself into a hole. If the whole time you've talked about how you like your mother's cooking, I'm not doing it. I'm not even gonna. I'm like, wow. So she's a chef. Oh no, she's just at home cooking for you. Okay. That's your level of expectation in a relationship. Okay. That's very nice to know. I'm never calling you back like this.
Oh my God.
Never gonna be me.
So you've never been out with a guy?
No. Not in Kinshasa.
Not for a drink or... No, we're on a mission. This is not possible. No, I refuse.
Listen.
I refuse.
Larry, I'm giving you 100% free reign for the next 2 weeks while you're here. Do what you need to do. You have all my contacts.
Wow.
Do what you need to do. I think this place is like many African countries, right? You get there and you make it fit you. If you don't like going to Zando, tu n'y vas pas. If you like the bonnes choses, tu viens à Terrain.
Adjust everything so you can make a perfect word.
Exactly. And I think that's what it's been so far. Like I'm learning where I like to go. I'm learning where it's dangerous. I'm learning where I can be free. I'm learning all of those things, but it all takes time. There's no manual. Oh my gosh, what an incredible day. I feel like I'm on a roll. Like finally I'm on a roll where like I'm having some good days, like some really good days. So I'll do a quick recap. So today got up, got myself ready. I had set up a meetup with Larissa, aka Larry, and she actually lives in Zurich in Switzerland, and she's in Kinshasa on vacation. And it's crazy because we had actually connected via YouTube. She was one of my YouTube subscribers. She is, I should say, one of my YouTube subscribers, and she actually hit me up talking about how she was going to be coming to Kinshasa. Did I have any recommendations? Would I be open to meeting up? And I was like, girl, say less, let's meet. And so she hit me up when she was here, and she's like, hi, I am finally here. You had said it was going to be cool if we met up. And I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm not now going to change now that you're here. So met up with her today, and y'all, like, you know when you meet somebody who you just get, like, it was so cool. Like Larissa, if you see this, you literally made my entire day. It was so much fun. We met up at Soirée Lounge here in Kinshasa. I think I brought you guys once or twice before, and I figured, you know, It's a nice restaurant. The ambience is really good. It has a nice view of one of the busiest boulevards in the city. And so I figured, you know, she's, you know, coming back to Kinshasa after 4 years. We might as well show her like nice time. So we went to Soiree and we weren't super hungry, so we opted for the French fries with some Parmesan cheese sprinkled all over it. And it was nice, you know, it was just something to like eat. In French we say grignoter. So it was just like we're just picking at it. Neither one of us was super hungry, and it was just vibes. Do you understand? Like, it wasn't even like about the location, it wasn't about the music, nothing. Like, it was just connecting with somebody on such like a really vulnerable level, because we got like super open with each other. You know, I've been very open about like my struggles about living in Kinshasa, how it's been challenging moving back home, starting a business. And so just kind of chatting with her, seeing where she was at, seeing what her experience was so far. Oh my God, it was so good. She's not moving here, but it was lovely just to chat with somebody else. I think it's been nice talking to adults. And it's been really nice connecting with people on that level where it's more intellectually stimulating, where people are challenging your beliefs, people are questioning why do you know, think the way you do. So it was really, really good. You know, she shared with me a couple of instances and interactions that she's had with local folks, and it was super heartbreaking. I mean, stuff that she's already gone through, the 2 weeks that she's been here. I'm like, I would have been on a flight. I don't freaking care. Like, this vacation would have been over. But she was so strong, and like her perspective in terms of like, no, just sticking through it and kind of just not even putting a brave face, but just confronting what she was going through. Oh my God. Some of the things just like broke my freaking heart for her. And I was just like, nobody needs to treat you this way. And then some of the things we just like cracked up. She has a great sense of humor. Anyway, I can't say enough. It was a wonderful, wonderful dinner. So, I mean, lunch. Oh my God, we were together from like a few minutes to 2, and we only left at like 5 something. I love me a long lunch. I don't know, man. It was wonderful. Anyway, so I don't know. Did you guys like today's look? I was obsessed with how I look today. Like this top, I don't even remember where I bought it from, but it literally is a top that you can wear 2 ways. So you have buttons that are running down the front, and honestly, you can also flip this around and have the back, which is plain, be the front. Oh my God. I don't know, I'm sorry guys, I have no clue where I bought this, but I love it because it has like this elastic around the arms, and it just has this peekaboo effect that is ultra feminine. So this is kind of my new aesthetic, guys. I'm coming into my own. And I threw on these 70s style jeans with a bell bottom, with, I guess they're called bell bottoms, right? And they have a little bit of a rip at the knee to make them a little edgy, you know? And they have a frayed edge. And I love this entire look. Obviously slapped on my red lip. I looked beautiful, guys. I did. Guys, okay, so like, I think you guys saw my previous vlog when I was in the red pants and my African print top. I look good then, but I think just the simplicity of this look, and it's something that you guys can recreate as well. Just, oh my God, it killed it. You know, when you walk around and people are just like, cause they know, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you're looking good. And today, I was looking real good, like a real right. Okay. All right, I'm wilding out now. It's been good so far. I've had a good couple of days, and I'm very, very, very happy. I am. Okay, I'm done. Bye.